Once in a dark night, Misha was going to sleep. Then she heard a faint noise coming from downstairs. Curious, she tiptoed out of her room and peeked down the staircase. There she saw a shadowy figure rummaging through the drawers in the living room. Heart pounding, Misha hesitated. She knew she had to act fast. With trembling hands, she reached for her phone and dialed the emergency number. But just as she was about to press the call button, the figure froze, as if sensing her presence. Misha's breath caught in her throat as the figure slowly turned towards her. In the dim light, she could barely make out the features of the intruder. But there was something familiar about the way they stood, the way they moved. "Who are you?" Misha whispered, her voice barely audible. The figure hesitated for a moment before speaking in a hushed tone. "It's me, Jack." Misha's eyes widened in disbelief. Jack was her neighbor, a friendly face she had known for years. But why was he sneaking around her house in the dead of night? "What are you doing here, Jack?" Misha asked, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and confusion. Jack shuffled uncomfortably, avoiding her gaze. I lost my job, Misha. I didn't know what else to do." "I'm sorry." Misha's heart softened as she looked at her neighbor. She could see the desperation in his eyes, the shame etched on his face. Despite the fear still lingering in her chest, she couldn't help but feel sorry for him. "Come inside," she said gently, gesturing towards the living room. "We'll figure this out together." And as Jack followed her inside, Misha couldn't shake the feeling of disbelief. Who would have thought that the thief lurking in the darkness would turn out to be someone she knew all along? But in that moment, she realized that sometimes, the people closest to us are the ones who need our help the most.